I never knew he had so many relatives spread around. I got him. I'm the last of the Mohicans. But you are truly a treasure that I will honor forever because you have made me glad. You have made me glad. You have made me glad. I will rejoice, but you have made me glad. That was Jesus, wasn't it? Yeah, he would make me glad. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
That's okay. You said it all.
Because I could say more, but I don't know
No,
what I
that's
should.
fine.
I don't get the time for I love you.
Love you too, honey.
Ich liebe du, mein
Ich
Frau.
liebe du.
Jawohl. Forever. Yeah. Amen.
All right, that was wonderful. We do want to take a moment of inviting some of the family, mom, the grandkids, and any of the extended family that want to come up at this time to share. Ben.
My youngest son, Benjamin Soto.
Wow, preparing is not something the Soto family does well. Consider me a called out constantly. But what an honor it is to be here with my grandma on her 80th, be with the rest of our family. Grandpa, great seeing you as well. I'm just blessed to be in your presence. And everyone else, family, friends, everyone who made the time to come out here and celebrate my grandma. She's been nothing but a blessing to all of our lives. The Soto family wouldn't exist without grandma. God has taken care of all of us and has made us all blessed to be here today. Minus Michael, I wish he could be here today, but he's holding down Texas for the rest of us. Someone's got to hold down the rest of America. Now, I'm not much of a public speaker, but again, thank you so much and happy birthday, Grandma. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than here with you,
Thank you.
on your 80th.
I love you.
And we love you. We love you so much.
Thank you so much.
Everyone else, come on.
This is my wonderful niece, Danny.
I too was not prepared to say anything, but I feel like I've always had it in as of her. Since I was a kid, I've always heard it like my grandma, and for a long time, but as I get older, I'm like, oh my God, this woman is so beautiful. And to say that I am her twin is awesome. If I could be like this woman in 40 years, okay, a little more than 40 years, but I would be so blessed. Grandma, you've been my best friend for a very long time. You've been there for me when I needed somebody that wasn't judgmental and just could understand. And you've always been that, and you, along with my mom and my dad, have helped me find my voice, and I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I just want to say how much I'm thankful for you, and I'm so thankful to be your little twin. Because I know I will do you proud when I'm your age.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Joshua, it's your turn now. Might as well just get my kids over with now. The man with the greatest mustache. You do have a great mustache.
Yeah.
Grandma, it's a blessing to be here today with you on your 80th birthday. And you don't look a day over 50. This has been a blessing, like everything, all the craziness that has gone down. You've always been there for me. You guys reaching out this last week and really being in my corner when it seemed like everything was going against me. appreciate you being here, and I love you, and
I love you.
wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Thank you, Joshua.
My son Jonathan, so.
Michael, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say Grammy is the best. She's an amazing woman. Her laugh can just take over a room. I mean, it's just amazing. She's just the biggest, hardest person I know. Her love spreads and it changes people. And I just love my grandma, and she's such an inspiration to so many people and to myself. And I just want to say I love you, Grammy.
I love you, Michael. Thank you,
Yeah,
honey.
Hey, anything else you want to say to the people?
Well,
Oh, that's awesome. Matt Soto? This is my oldest boy, Matt Soto.
Yes, Matthew. I love you too.
We made it this far.
I know.
No, my grandma's awesome. Did I turn it off? Okay. No, my grandma's awesome. She laughs at all my jokes, number one. So, yeah.
That's a special feat.
It's a reach sometimes, and it lands. but no, Grandma, we love you. Amaya loves you. This family, the Sotos, can be chaos and full of energy and rambunctiousness, and you're the glue that just mends it all together. And throughout our lives, you've always been there and been a staple. So I appreciate you. I love you. I hope we get to experience many and more of these days with you. And Grandpa, love you too. Shout out to Grandpa. But no, we more than appreciate you. Throughout my life, you've always been a special person who's always able to interject when we need it and speaks the truth when we need it. And you're always blessed, and everything you say is faith-filled, and we always listen. And I'm glad to be there for you and make you laugh when you need it. But love you.
I love you too.
All right,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
Well, definitely not prepared for this, not public speaker. This is awesome seeing all of you here. I'm not familiar with some of your faces, but hi, thank you for coming. A lot of you don't know, when I was just a little boy, I used to go over to my grandma's house and have sleepovers. And I would wake up to Mickey Mouse pancakes. So, I was the spoiled grandson.
With chocolate chip.
With chocolate chips. But no, we all love you. You're the rock to this Soto gang, and
Thank you.
I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. We love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Larry. Love you.
Anyone from the family want to come and want to give opportunities? Amaya looks like she's going to do choreographic dance.
So I'm going to tell on her for a little bit.
Oh, no.
So I met Nancy before I met Al. So we were at a church, Sunnyvale Assembly of God, and they had choir tours, and they would get on a bus and go to different churches and sing. So I was on it, and so was Nancy, and I didn't know that she was Al's mom. And we stayed at a hotel, she was a little prankster. She was putting cellophane on people's toilets. And doing all sorts of little pranks to people. Then a few months later, I meet Al and he introduces me. This is my mom. Oh my gosh. But it's been a fun, exciting ride. Just having you as my mother-in-law. You're not a mother-in-law. You're my friend, my confidant, and my mom.
Thank you.
And it's been amazing. I'm so blessed.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, oh my goodness. This is rare, really, this is rare.
Don't let him do
This
that
is a
to
special
you.
occasion that she's getting up here. This is
Yeah,
rare.
I don't do public speaking, so anyways, I just really wanted to come up and just really honor you. I really didn't have a mother. Nancy has been a mom. She showed me what unconditional love a mom should. And I thank you. I really want to just, honor you today. So, I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. Isn't my family great?
Where's Josiah? Where's Josiah? Josiah, you want to come up and say something to Grandma? This is my grandson, Josiah.
Hi, Josiah.
So yeah, I don't know what to say, but this is a really great crowd. I want to thank y'all for being there for my grandma. I consider her my grandma because she's always been that close to me. And I don't really have a story, but watching your walk with God and your walk in your own life for as long as I've been alive has been pretty great to be able to grow around you. And growing around you in general has also been great because you're a very good influence to not only me, but the rest of your grandchildren.
Thank you, honey.
Okay, so since we've started planning this party, I've been trying to think of things to say about this woman. At a very young age, our lives were turned upside down. I was 14, my brother was 16, and my mother was 32. And it was at that time, during a basketball game, we saw my father collapse. And after that, a week later, we buried him. I can't tell you what that was like during that time for us. But this woman rose up. She rose up. She became Mother Nancy. She grabbed our hands, she grabbed our hearts, and she carried us through. And, thinking back about the times of growing up as a teenager and us coming to know Jesus and coming to know God, through all the pain, the hurt, the trials, the tribulations, this woman was always, always the rock. She was always steadfast. She always, always said she loved us no matter what we were doing. And we did a lot. Especially me. I was probably the worst. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. My family. So. Anyways, Mom, you heard all of our families talk about honoring you and who you are and the woman that you've been to all of us. But I can tell you as your son, I have never, ever been more proud of a woman that I could call mom more than you. To me, you are everything. You're everything, and I'm going to do something that I wasn't planning. But at midnight last night, I was laying in bed, and I got woken up. I heard this voice come over me, and these words started ringing in my head. It was to a song. It was to a song. And if you don't mind, I wasn't planning this, but I want to sing it to you guys because the words are everything, not only about what we've been through as a family, but where we're going, all of us as a family. So, Mom, if you don't mind, can I? I'm not my nephew, Jonathan, and I'm not Renell. I'm definitely not Larry. That's the people that run our worship band. But I'm going to try this. Mom, this is for you. Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to break, but I'm holding on to a hope that come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. 'Cause deep down I know the world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. There'll be no more wrong. There'll be no more chance when Jesus comes. Let today be the day. He'll come for the weak and the strong just the same. And I will believe in the power of His name. Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. I need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know the world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. One more verse. One day He'll come and we'll stand face to face. Come and lay it all down. 'Cause it might You're right every wrong. I need you right now. Come and turn this around. 'Cause deep down I know this world isn't wrong. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come.
That was awesome. Mark, that was awesome. We should stay up at 2 in the morning to write another song. That was good. That was good.
Stay up with you.
There's a lot of things I could say, and I'm just going to say 2 things about my mom. And one of the things that, and I look at all you ladies at Ambiance, you're not aware of this. This lady right here prays for each one of you by name. She'll call me in the morning and go, "Ow! I've got amber on my heart. She calls you by name. And she says, pray with me. They're on my heart." It wasn't college, seminary, or graduate school that taught me to have a heart. It was this lady right here. Nobody loves people like my mom. She loves people. The second thing that I would say is you will never find a woman who has more faith. You want someone in your court to believe for you. Have my mom. Ministry's not easy. Anybody who tells you that ministry's easy needs to have their head examined. It's not easy. And anybody who says they're a pastor are pretty heroic. Because it's a tough assignment. But years ago, my mom answered the call. And as a pastor that gets to serve with her, not only is her commitment to the Bible and the Word so incredible, her faith is absolutely enormous. I'm going to tell them the night it changed my life. We had just got the diagnosis for the cancer. We're in the hospital. Yeah. And you know how doctors are, they come in and they're just such a pick-me-up. You know. And this doctor goes, well, you know, we have a 40% chance, and we don't know. And they're just really giving the most dire. That happened, remember, Mark, at 11 o'clock at night. We were exhausted. We had been there all day. My poor mom had been through a battery of tests. And my mom will never forget this. She says, everybody, I just needed to be quiet so I could hear from Jesus. So everyone just was quiet. I can remember I was sitting in a chair by the window in your room, Mom. Mark was there sitting on the other side of the room. And my mom just began to pray in her bed. And an hour later, she goes, Al, will you walk me? And we're walking. And she goes, son, the Lord spoke to me. What did he say? He's got this. I'm not done yet. I have more to do. And I've got to say this because I look at these young ladies over here, these young couples. No one believes in you more than this woman. Char, every day your name is on her lips. I'm praying for Charlene today. I'm praying for Anel, son. I'm praying for Michelle. I'm not making this up. It's every day. They're on my heart. Pray with me, son. Go, but Mom, I'm not awake. I'll pray. You listen. And that's the kind of woman she is. And I'm proud to call her mom. I'm proud to serve with you, Mom. You're incredible. Good luck. So before we move on, we have two people I want to acknowledge because they've driven to get here and everything. My mom's a friend to pastors, and we have Pastor Mark and Kathy Tucker. So in a few moments, I hope you come up and share a few words. Pastor Kathy should be a comedian, but has chosen not to pursue that call. She makes me laugh. But also some very dear friends. Right there is Pastor Darren and Tracy Laws. So Mark, I think we're in agreement with this. You'll hear Pastor Darren tomorrow. He's an incredible communicator, an incredible leader. I had the privilege of serving on his team for 2 years and love this man. He's not just a friend, he's a brother. He's just a brother. He's just part of our family. And Trey, I love you so much. And so I hope we get a chance to hear a little bit. They just came down from Tahoe and just drove the circuit, and tomorrow they're going to be preaching. So it's pretty amazing, but to have them here. Before we go any further, Leah, sis, you wanted to come up and... Eddie, are you wanting to come and share some things? Is it going to be politically correct? Come on, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. You got to say something.
My name is Leah Sedgy and my brother Eddie, and we go back to the 60s and 70s, so bear with us here.
Yeah.
We grew up in Al and Marky. We were just little tots, little tykes. And our grandparents lived kitty corner from each other. And back in the day, there was a lot of fields, and we used to make forts and take dirt clods, and after it rained, pull the grass up and throw dirt clods, and we would have shields, barbecue and shields. But so this went on every summer. We would have a good time. Well, around 3:30 every day. Now Mark and Al would be at my grandparents' place, and Nancy, about I guess HP 3:30, get off work.
Yeah.
She'd get off work, and you hear that Chevy Malibu coming about half a mile away, and you knew that trouble followed was in that car. So she would barrel down, and if she parked the car in front of the neighbor, Carmen, and Nancy would get out of that car, and at that time she had a big wad of gum in her mouth, and these tight cotton jeans with the big pockets on the back. She'd get out of that car, slide up, Mark, Al, get over here. And those kids dropped everything. And it was timed, because she knew that if they didn't get there, she'd come over there and kick their ass. Nancy was a disciplinarian, but we loved her, but you didn't fool with her. And it's true. And we all respected her, the whole neighborhood. That's Nancy Soto, you know? Yes, Nancy. But that's just a snapshot in time. And these two fellas here, they respected her. They were on it because they knew how she was. But I will say that this woman, we've known her, my brother and I have known her all of our lives, going back to the early 60s. When my mother went through cancer, she got leukemia some years ago. Nancy and Al were there by her bedside and gave the most beautiful talk on my mom. And I will never forget that, how beautiful your heart. And now I'm able to come and see you after all these years. I haven't seen you, it's been,
I know.
right?
I know.
And I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Great.
Thank you. So, but I appreciate that I'm here, and I appreciate these men who are my brothers. I have 3 brothers. So I just wanted to say I'm glad I'm here, and I think the dedications, the tributes that the family that you have given to this woman were beautiful. And Al and Mark, when just real quick, we accepted Christ after this tragedy would happen to Al. Al Sr., 16 people came to know the Lord collapsed in front of an altar, and I was one of them, my brother and the rest of our family. So amongst all that sadness and sorrow when you lose somebody, there was salvation in it. And for that I'm thankful, and I'm thankful for this woman, and I love her.
So Ed, you're not gonna follow that up, Ed?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna make a disclaimer right now, everything that you hear.
If you want the dirt on these two, I'm the guy to say. I take Venmo, cash, Visa. I met Nancy, like, she used to change my diapers. Happily. In the early 60s, we went to Catholic school together.
Yes.
And we would walk, those days you could walk to school every day and have no problems. Walked about maybe a quarter mile, half a mile, Mountain View area. And nothing but a good time. We were all poor, believe it or not, and we didn't know we didn't have any money, but we kept each other busy. We played together all the time, every day, fights, wars. And Nancy was steadfast. And she wore those jeans, those short dresses with the high heels. And she came in like a bull in a china clock. That's what Nancy Leah said. 1975, I believe, they moved to Sunnyvale. Bought a house in Sunnyvale, and then we lost our brothers. And in 1976, when Al passed away, like Leah said, 16, there's probably 116 people that have come to the Lord since then. And her and Al, Leah said Al, who's Al? We didn't know him as Al back in those days. I won't go any further with that. So, but yeah, we've known her, again, a long time. Great example of a Christ-like leader should be. And when she had her was in the hospital, we went to visit her. We're from Mountain View or San Jose, Santa Clara. My wife and I went to visit Nancy, and she said, "I want you to walk with me." And I kind of felt weird. I thought Al would say, "Whoa, walk with me." So she grabbed the IV, and we walked around the nurse's station, whatever. And she said, "I don't think God's done with me yet." And I said, well, let's kick this thing in the butt. I didn't say butt, but I said something else, but a little more motivation. Walked on, and a woman of faith like that, and it was a dark time. And again, the doctors always give you, or seem to always give you the bad news. But Nancy, man, she was, how many years ago was that?
17, right?
2017?
2017.
Yeah.
After school, 8 years, yeah. And how she just fought and positive attitude, and it just not only inspired my wife and I, but I'm sure inspired many of you. And her work's not done yet, and none of your work is done yet either. If you believe in Christ, you need to go out there and evangelize. You guys are missionaries. You need to do your thing, man. It's getting closer every day. So I just appreciate her and her sons. We were out of touch for a few years, and again, I met him in 63, 64, something like that. I'm 41, so it was Catholic school, yeah. But you all know her very well, I'm sure, you're close friends here. She does pray for all of you. She prays for me. It's great knowing her and her family, so steadfast for all these years. And we love her very much. So we're so thankful for all of you and all of you, my family, and these knuckleheads over here too. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Eddie.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we want to open it up if you want to come and share a few words. So here's what the plan is.
We want to dance.
After we share, there's dancing, and so the next thing will be the boys, my brother and I will dance with her, and then the grandkids we want to invite on the dance floor, and then it'll be everyone dancing. So that's where we're headed, and we are going to dance. And Pastor Jim says he's been practicing all week, Allison. Yeah, he's been practicing all week. And then Kathy Tucker back there, she said, "My AJ people don't dance." But Darren Law said,
We're non-denominational, we dance a lot.
so do you want? Someone wants to say something.
You know, this is like a celebration. It makes me think of all your family are rising up and calling you blessed.
Yeah.
And you are very blessed.
Yeah.
Very blessed. What I remember about you, because I think I met you in the 80s, and your heart for people to really want to be used and have an impact for Jesus has never changed. It's still so strong, it burns in you. And even when you got the diagnosis, all of us were praying for you, standing with you, love you, and yet seeing, as well said, your faith rise up, and just your trust and your faithfulness to God, even through the fire and through storms. Never, went sideways or diminished. It grew stronger, right?
Yeah.
So your faith is incredible, and your faithfulness to Jesus and his faithfulness to you. And we just admire so much of that. And your story is definitely not over.
No.
And you have so much more to give, so much more to say to people, and allowing Jesus to continue to use you. We love you.
I love you.
When I think of you, I think of one word, indomitable. Just an indomitable faith that you have. And Psalm 1, I think, is a life verse for you, that as a tree is planted by streams of living water, that it produces fruit in every season and the leaves do not wither. And that's your life.
Thank you.
I will say this though. I went to get you a birthday card, and I went through and I wanted the number. And the number's a big number. So I was like 18, and then 21, and then 30, and then 40, and 50, and 60, and 70, and 80. And then I go, Tracy, they didn't have a card for 85. I can't get Nancy a card. And she goes, honey, she's 80. I said, oh. So we got you what we got you.
We just want to open it up. Anybody else want to share? I want to open it up. Renell? Then I think I saw Pastor Kathy Tucker's hand raised.
Well, I don't have way back stories, but I have been so blessed to be able to walk alongside you for the past year, and it has been wonderful. You are such a great mentor, and we talk every day. I'm so lucky. We talk every day, and you encourage me, and you help me walk through hard things, but you also call me out on things that need correcting, and I love that about you, and I can depend on you. So thank you. I love you so much.
I love you.
And thank you for being here for me and Michelle and our whole group. We just love you.
Love you.
Happy
too.
birthday.
Thank you.
Pastor Mark and Kathy Tucker, we do a Blaze Nights with New Life, the church that they pastor, and they're amazing people. And my mom actually knew them before I knew them. So it's amazing.
I did raise my hand, but because it's your mom's birthday, I'm not here. Yeah, we go back a little bit, and this woman has been not just a rock to you guys, but to me. And yeah, just prophetic, unbelievably strong in her faith, and she has helped me as a pastor's wife, because I have a very strong exterior. And so we gel really quick, so tough, I guess, but sensitive. And she's just really helped me so much with my walk. I don't know if he's really liked it as much. I stand up more for myself. The Rev isn't liking it too much, but She's helped me.
Sharing a lot there,
She has helped me a lot, so I'm joking. So thank you so much. You are definitely a rock, like your grandchildren and children have said, and if I hope I can live up to that, Nancy. You're such a strong input in my life and friend. And I call her my sparkle because that defines everything about her. She sparkles. And so anyway, we talk on Marco Polo a lot. We haven't done it in a while because she's been busy, but we gotta get back on Marco Polo again. I love you so much.
I love you too, Kim.
So, all right, happy birthday.
Okay, Rev.
Here it comes.
Mark and Teresa were at the church for some time before I ever knew Nancy and John. And then they walked in one day. I think I met Nancy's laugh before I met Nancy. You could just hear her out there in the audience. And Mark is full of quotes and wisdom and all of these wonderful things. You might see some of his posts, and he's always positive. And then I met Nancy, and I said, okay, I see where this comes from. Nancy, when you and John came to the church, you were two individuals that didn't come. You were in your 70s when you arrived at the church. And some people in that age category just come to sit and ride it out and enjoy retirement, but not you. Not you and John. You're like two firecrackers when you walked in. And you're saying, I'm here. I'm not here to sit. I'm here to give. I'm here to pour into others. And how many of you know Nancy means every single word of that? She would grab the ladies of the church. You poured into so many individuals, raising them up. The conversations that we've been able to have together over the years about ministry, the encouragement that you've been able to bring my way. You know, there are people in ministry, some, they can take life out of you, you know? And then there are other individuals that just pour life back into you. And Nancy, you and John have always been two that have poured back into Kathy and I. And you have given us something great. And we thank God that we're still running this race with you. And Nancy, you got a lot of years and a lot of fire left.
Yes.
We love you.
That was good. That was good. Catherine?
Just start laughing. Now, first of all, I can say, is this on? God truly brought us together. Hold it closer, Catherine. God has truly brought us together. Okay, now?
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Yeah. I truly believe God has put us together, not only in the heart that we share with each other, but the laughter. I have never met anybody that laughs, and you all heard Nancy laugh. It warms your heart, but you can't stop laughing. And we spent a lot of time together, and it's got to where Nancy will call me, I need my laugh for today, Catherine. Let's laugh. And I'll call Nancy and I'll do the same thing. I'm just so thankful that you and I are together. I am. Until the day we go with the Lord. Yes. And thank you for all your wonderful sermons. Oh, wow. She's powerful. Yes. In many, many ways. But she's so full of joy and laughter. And I just love the family. We love you. And we love you. And I love you.
Mark is gonna start first.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a song, a son, mom dance, and then the grandchildren.
Thank you.
Nancy. All right, Nancy, we'll speed it up.